So guys, in this video we are going to see this tool called CrackMapExec. This is by default installed in this Kali Linux. No need to worry about installation. And this is like Swiss Army knife tool set for network pen testing. So this contains lot of functionality, and you can enumerate, and you can brute force, and you can also do the post exploitation with this tool. So let's say sudo CrackMapExec. So if you hit enter, it will display the options. So these are the protocols. If the Windows server is running SMB shares, then you can use this SMB to enumerate or brute force the passwords. If it's using MS SQL, you can use this MS SQL or WinRM and SSH. So these four protocols are the main, and of course normal Active Directory contains a SMB share, so we will use this SMB protocol to brute force the passwords list. So you can type the SMB -h for the help page of this SMB protocol. So the basic thing is you need to specify what type of information you need to get, like enumerate shares, sessions, disks, logged on users, etc. So we will be using this tool in the future videos also. We need to specify the domain, and first this is very simple to use. You need to specify the username first, password if you know, otherwise we need to brute force that. So it's so much of complex options, but let's stick for the brute forcing passwords. So before enumerating this SMB shares, let's set up a SMB share, because in any network organization there will be a SMB file shares, because anyone want to access files, so that it's like for collaboration. So you open this server manager and click on this file and storage services. So now you can get servers, the server pool and volumes, etc. Now click on this shares. Now here these are the default shares, and what you're going to do is you need to say right click and new share. Now these are some of these options. You can use SMB or NFS. So let's stick with this SMB share quick, and if you put the advanced, you can set some advanced configuration here, but let's just make this quick and click on next. Now you can see this is the server name, and it's asking for volume to select, but we do not want entire volume to be shared, so that's why we need to choose this custom path and browse for the folder you want to share. I'm going to share the desktop folder. Just for demonstration, users, administrator and desktop. Now select folder. Now click on next, and you can see the remote path to the share. So on the other Windows 7 virtual machine, you can on that machine, and you can just go to this address, and it will ask for authentication. So click on next, and you can see here enable access based enumeration. So whenever you have access to the share, then only it will be displayed for that user. So you can also tick that one. Let's click on next, and now here there is the user one. Also you can customize permissions, and you can add, and you can select a principal, and here you can select this user one. So check names. So you can click on OK, and then you can edit the permissions here. So it's already there for the access. You can see user one, read, write and execute. So you don't need to worry about adding the another user. So click on OK and click on next. Now you can see it's about to create the share. Let's click on create. So share has been created. Let's click close. So guys, as you can see the desktop here, this desktop share has been allowed for administrator user and user one user. So now let's go to Kali Linux machine. I have already made this passwords list. So as you can see the user one and Thor 100 dot. So now let's say sudo CrackMapExec, and we need to specify the protocol SMB and the IP address. So now we need to specify the domain name, which is homelab.server, and username, we can say user1. So of course in Active Directory there will be administrator user, that's compulsory. So administrator user will be set up when after installation of this Windows Server. So that's why you can directly brute force the password of administrator. If administrator put the weak password, then if you are lucky you will get the password and you will own the entire network. But if let's assume that we have found another user, that is the user1 on the network, and we need to specify password list, that is on my home, Nikki, and desktop pass.txt. So I have made this text file just to demonstrate that we can brute force the passwords, but in general you can give the rocky.txt or some other worldish.txt. So you need to say shares. So first we are specifying the protocol and the IP address. Sorry, IP address is wrong. It's now 192, not 1992. So IP address and the domain and username and the password list, and we are attacking the shares. So let's hit enter. So as you can see, first it has been retrieved the basic information about this Windows EDC, Windows 6.3 build 9600, and SMB version 1 is false. And you guys can see here logon failure, user1 username has been tried with hi, hello, user1 and Thor100. These are the passwords. So for Thor100 it has been correct, and it has also retrieved the shares. You can see the desktop. So this is the basic user of this crackmap exec for brute forcing the passwords. So let's try for administrator user. So there will be a compulsory administrator user for the domain. So you can just add the username administrator and add the password. So now let's try for the administrator user. And you guys can see here enumerator shares and password we have got here is Thor100 and it says spawn. So whenever this tool says spawn, that means with those credentials you can own the entire network. So this crackmap exec has some post exploitation, and we will see in the future videos when we are using this tool much more. So if it says anything, any credentials as a pawn, then that means it has the highest privileges or the privileges that can be used to own the entire network. So that's all for this video. I hope you have understood. In the same way, if there is MS SQL database is running on the server, you can enumerate or brute force with that also. So this is by using the SMB shares.